Hello everyone, I'm Neha Sharma, Assistant Professor at Institute of Information Technology and Management. Today I'm here with two topics under the subject compensation management, which is one of the MBA special HR specialization subject. The topics are ESOP, that is Employee Stock Ownership Plan, and EVA reward management system in the organization. So let's start with the ESOP first. ESOP, as we know, it is employee stock ownership plan or employee stock ownership plans in the organization. They are the popular benefit that many companies offer to their employees. It is like owning a share of the company without personal cost is one of the many of the perks associated with long-term employment and one of the reasons an employee chooses to join an organization. So there are certain criteria that the employee need to meet in the organization, and yes, good companies, they offer ESOP to their employees in the organization as one of the motivating stimulus, external stimulus for the employees to perform better in the organization. So employees, it is basically they receive regular shares of the company's stock as a benefit for working at the company. They are eligible to participate in the ESOP after a certain period of time employed. There is a minimum period, like if you have, depends from and varies from company to company. If you have worked in the organization for minimum 2 years, thereafter you'll be eligible to get ESOP. So that can be one of the criteria of companies, and it varies from organization to organization. So depending upon that criteria, ESOP typically it kick in about 1 or 2 years after an employee is being hired. So the number of shares offered to each employee is determined by a formula set up by the company. Now this formula varies and could be based on pay scale or the amount of time you are contributing on the job or maybe other similar factors or a combination of all of these. So benefits of ESOP, the employees, they feel that they are more closely linked to the company. The company's stock performance becomes important for them personally, and hence this is a great way to connect the company and the individual employees. It is generally also awarded as a reward for good work by the employee in the organization. It also acts as a retention tool, as the employee having ESOPs would be enticed to stay longer if he is expecting good results on his shares after some time. For startup companies who do not have much money in the beginning, ESOP becomes an alternative to very high salaries. Now, how does it work in the organization? A company in which employee is working gives an opportunity to that employee to buy a prefixed number of shares of the company at a price which is lower than the market value and vest it after certain number of years, known as an option period. Now, what does I use the word grant and vesting of the ESOP? What does it mean? So, grant of the ESOP refers to the commitment that an employer makes by informing the employee of the eligibility of the available options. And vesting of the ESOP means giving right to the employee to own share over a period of time. So that's all about the ESOP, a very small topic. Now let's study what is EVA reward management system. EVA is basically economic value added. It is a measure of financial performance based on the concept that all capital has a cost and that earning more than the cost of capital creates value for the shareholders. It is after tax net operating profit, NOPAT, minus the capital charge. It is a true economic profit consisting of all costs, including the cost of capital. If the company's return on capital exceeds its cost of capital, it is creating true value for the shareholders. So EVA, economic value added, is a measure of economic profit. It is calculated as the difference, as I said, between the NOPAT and the cost of financing the firm's capital, the capital charge. So the definition of EVA in corporate finance is an estimate of a firm's economic profit being the value created in excess of the required return of the company's investors. being a shareholders or debt holders. And its application is that it is determined to pay excuse me, incentives and bonus to the employees. NOPAT, as I said, it is the profit derived from the company's operation after taxes, but before financing cost and non-cash bookkeeping entries. It is the total pool of profits available to provide a cash return to those who provide capital to the firm. Capital is the amount of cash invested in business net of depreciation. It can be calculated as a sum of interest bearing debt and equity, or as a sum of net assets less non-interest bearing current liabilities. So difference of these two. Capital charge is the cash flow required to compensate investors for the riskiness of the business given the amount of capital invested. The cost of capital is the minimum rate of return on capital required to compensate debt and equity investors for bearing a risk. These are some of the basic terms which are used to explain and define EVA. So all managers have the same goal of obtaining capital and earning a rate of return on it that exceeds the return offered by other seekers of capital funds. EVA can be used as a financial management system that allows managers and employees to focus on how capital can be utilized and cash flow can be generated from it. So these are the two benefits from focusing on growth in EVA. Management's attention is focused more towards its primary responsibility, which is increasing investors' wealth. And secondly, distortion can be distortion that are caused by using historical cost accounting data and techniques that we are using are reduced or eliminated so that managers can spend their time finding ways to increase their economic value addition. Now, this increased awareness of efficient use of capital will eventually produce additional shareholder value. Managers can do a better job of asset management, and economic value addition can be used to hold management accountable for all economic outlays, whether they appear in the income statement or a balance sheet or in the footnotes to the financial statements. So this is possible because EVA creates one financial statement that includes all the cost of being in business while making managers aware of every dollar they spend. Another benefit of using EVA is that it creates a common language for making decisions, especially long-term decisions. Examples are like resolving budgeting issues, evaluating the performance of organizational units and managers. Economic value addition quantification of results in financial terms also helps to energize other management programs such as TQM, total quality management, quick response, and customer development by demanding and getting continuous financial improvement. So it also helps in other areas of management too. Managers and employees adopt the long term focus and begin to think more like owners as they start to feel responsible for and they take part in the economic value of the firm. So this is one of the benefit of EVA that we have that organizations may adopt in the organization. So these are the two very short topic, ESOP and EVA. In the future, again, I'll come out with more such topics under the subject compensation management. Thank you so much for now.